Here are some major points about porn. First of all, pornography is an illusion. It's not real. A picture of a naked woman is like a television advert for food. It can create a powerful physical reaction, but it is not a real woman. Even so, your old brain will urge you to focus lots of attention on such a picture, to find it fascinating, and even to hunt for others just like it. Remember, your old brain can't tell the difference between pictures, and especially videos, and physical reality. It lumps anything remotely sexual into one category, the yes category, because it wants you to make lots of babies someday. Let's return to your distant ancestors. Imagine that you're a young caveman. Suppose you glimpse a naked woman swimming in a lake. You would probably find her thrilling. Your excitement would be likely to motivate you to learn how to flirt with her, to find out what things impress her, and, if she didn't like you, to figure out ways to meet new females. In short, you would be motivated to learn how to find and connect with a real female, a mate, someone your old brain hopes will become the mother of your babies. These days, however, this plan isn't working very well. There is a new option present that young cavemen didn't have to deal with. Today's guys have computers and the potential to view lots of highly exciting, sexually explicit pictures and videos, way more than the brain is designed to handle without becoming overstimulated. Pictures are not real girls. Videos do not help you to get to know real girls. As you may have learned, explicit pornographic pictures can trigger not only intense sexual feelings, but also lead to frustration, just as pictures of food can make your hunger worse. However, pornography also encourages you to seek instant relief, either alone in front of your computer or with mates who are also using porn. Here's a key point. Porn doesn't motivate you to learn the skills you need to have a girlfriend or, eventually, to attract a mate. It doesn't encourage you to learn what girls like or what they like about you, or find the courage to meet real girls. In fact, it is more likely to keep you glued to your computer, shut away from real girls and the simple enjoyment you could experience with each other. Your new brain knows that connections with real people would be a lot more fun than sitting alone with your computer, but your old brain is very hard to ignore, especially once you make porn a habit. Porn can't teach you what you want to know. It is normal to want to learn more about sex, especially if you've learned all you know on the subject in a Year 10 biology film about mating frogs. However, porn videos cannot teach you about normal sex between people who love each other. The people in porn videos are actors who may behave as cruelly as Lord Voldemort in the Harry Potter stories. Porn actors can pretend to enjoy themselves even when they don't like each other, or they're in pain, or they're feeling mean or mistreated. When the camera stops rolling, they take their pay and walk away from each other. Sex with someone you love and trust is entirely different. It's a respectful exchange of sensual touch and a way of expressing your affection for your mate. It's a chance to be playful and get to know another person deeply. Many traditions teach that sex is beautiful and sacred. Porn is neither. In fact, porn is increasingly extreme, often with themes of people hurting each other. Just as with popular video games, porn makers purposely make the videos violent. Why? Because the old brain likes to feel superior to others. It finds such images exciting. Very exciting videos, especially violent ones, create tension in a way that keeps you on edge, never satisfied and always craving more. The more strongly you react to an image, the more likely you are to return often to the website where you found it, unless you use your new brain to stop. If you learn to skateboard on a video arcade game, how good do you think you'd be in real life? Could you do flip tricks and slides? If you get your sex education from porn videos, there is a very real chance that you will find it difficult to interact in a healthy way with real girls or women. For example, porn could confuse you and make you think women like to be treated badly. Because porn fires up your old brain and turns down the volume of your new brain, it can also cause you to focus too much on how a girl looks rather than who she is. It's fine to look at pretty girls, but large breasts, unfortunately, do not mean that someone is fun to be around, or kind, or sincere. Big boobs are attractive to your old brain because they look like they can feed babies really well. Porn is like junk food. Your old brain is powerful, but not very clever. For example, it finds chocolate cake more exciting than carrots or apples. Why? It evolved millions of years ago when food was scarce. High-calorie foods with lots of sugar or fat were rare, but good sources of energy. The old brain hasn't noticed that we are now surrounded by chocolate, biscuits, chips, ice cream, and so forth. It still thinks you need every bit of high-calorie food you see to survive. If you're full after dinner, it's unlikely that you'll crave carrot sticks, but you probably wouldn't pass up a dish of chocolate chip ice cream. In short, you have to listen to your new brain to figure out what to eat for good health. Watching porn is like being served ice cream or pizza over and over without ever getting the healthy part of your dinner that helps you grow stronger and fitter. Ice cream tastes great at first, but too much makes you feel bad. It causes a sugar high followed by a drop in energy. While your body is recovering, you don't feel so great. In fact, you may be bad-tempered, unfriendly, or unable to concentrate. You may act like an idiot instead of like your usual cheerful self. Porn is carefully designed to set off a cycle similar to that of eating too much sugary food. There's an initial rush of excitement, yet afterwards you may feel tired, jumpy, or irritable. This behavior pushes others away, but it won't bother your computer at all. See why it becomes easier and easier to spend time in front of your screen? Both junk food and porn sex can become problems because your old brain only knows how to say yes to them. In fact, scientist Bart Herbel from Princeton University in the USA warns that junk food and powerful sexual stimulation are unique. They can affect your brain like drugs. The more you say yes, the easier it is to just go ahead without thinking, and the harder it is to stop. Why? When you learn a new behavior, like riding a bike, nerve cells in your brain connect to create a pathway. That neuronal pathway is for riding the bike. The more you use that pathway, the easier it is to follow. You practice a lot, and eventually you ride your bike without thinking about it. It's like walking through a field of grass over and over until you wear down a trail. It makes it a lot easier to go down that same trail. This is how your brain learns. Because junk food and porn are so stimulating, your brain learns about them very quickly. They can easily become habits. If you want to change a habit later, you have to lay down a new pathway in your brain. It's like creating a new trail and staying off the old one while the grass grows back. The trick is to remember how your brain works. If you choose which pathways you want to create, you won't have to work to change them later.